When someone talks to you about money mindset, then probably you should run the other way. So I just want to quickly record something here that's probably going to be a bit ranty about money and money mindset. Because I think this is something that there's a lot of stuff about this out there. And very often when someone starts talking about the money mindset, the mindset of rich people and or mindset of millionaires or whatever, this kind of thing, it's usually some kind of a scam. And in this video, I just want to give you a way to think about this that will help you avoid scams and misinformation in this area. So there's an argument to be made that when it comes to making money, there can be a mindset issue there, and that maybe you have negative associations. You think that rich people are bad, and then somehow you're self-sabotaging and not allowing yourself to make more money or something like that. And yes, I think that can be a factor, but it's not the main factor. And to explain what I mean, let me tell you two stories. The first story is about one of my friends from childhood who for a long time was kind of going between jobs, and to me it always seemed like here's someone who should be doing their own thing. Here's someone who should be starting their own business. And he finally did. He started his own martial arts school and has had some success with that. But in my discussions with him about this, I often try to show him ways in which he's kind of underselling himself and ways in which if he just changed his strategy a little bit, he could make more money than he's making. That, I think, is a mindset and strategy issue. Because here is a person who has always just relentlessly been making stuff happen. Any job this guy has had, he's done extraordinary work, he's gone above and beyond, and he usually either gets promoted or butts heads with managers above him and then gets kicked out because they don't like how he takes charge of things. So here's someone who has amazing work ethic, is always making stuff happen, is always building stuff, is always bringing people together, making stuff happen, running projects, doing things, most of it, for free, just in his free time. Here's a creator, a builder, and it takes a mindset and a strategic shift to help him make more money. Now let's imagine a different person, a hypothetical person who is broke and who is going to some seminar with some guru on a stage talking about money mindset and doing, having people do visualization exercises. Oh, imagine yourself having all this money and say out loud to yourself, I deserve money, and things like that. Keep loads of cash in your wallet so that every time you open your wallet, you feel wealthy or stuff like that. And so they're lapping this up and they're feeling motivated and pumped up from the seminar. And they feel like they've removed their blockages and they now finally have the millionaire mindset. But they don't go out and make stuff happen. They're not going out there and building things. They're not talking to potential prospects. They're not doing the work. They're not putting in the work that's required to earn the money that they visualized making. And in this case, this is not a mindset issue. The mindset is not the problem. Now, the reason I gave the example of the seminar and the guru is because that's unfortunately why this is often a scam. Is because obviously a lot of people have a need, a desire to make more money, so you can get people with that, right? I'll promise you how to make money. You can make a very compelling message by saying, oh, no, it's not your fault. It's the mindset thing. It's something, maybe semi-spiritual. That's the reason you're not rich. And in the setting of something like a seminar, you can get people to do these visualization exercises and other things that make them feel good in the moment. You can give people an immediate result, right? It feels like I've had a breakthrough. It feels like I think differently about this now. So I got the result. Of course, if you were trying to do a seminar and teach people how to actually make money, you'd have an immediate problem because it takes longer than the duration of the seminar to get any kind of result. So unfortunately, it's much easier to sell people like the dream, the hype, and the serotonin boost or the dopamine boost that they get from being at a seminar and chanting slogans or whatever. You can think of this money-making problem as having two totally separate aspects. One aspect is doing the work, creating the value. And that can be creating value either in an entrepreneurial sense, like building something of your own, going out there, creating value for other people. It can even be creating value as an employee, because that's the same thing. If you're an employee who's not making it happen, you're not creating value, and then you go in with a mindset and try to negotiate a higher salary, well, how well is that going to go, right? So there's the aspect of doing the work that creates value. And then on the other side, there's an aspect of, yes, mindset and mainly strategy. It's like, how do you sell yourself? what do you price your products as? How do you negotiate? This kind of stuff, right? And both of them matter, but the doing the work part matters far more. And if you only do the work, chances are the money thing will more or less take care of itself. Whereas if you only do the mindset and strategy, but you don't do the work, you don't create the value, the money problem isn't going to be solved. So if you want to solve the money problem, become the kind of person who goes out and builds stuff and creates value first before you worry about the mindset stuff. There you go. I just saved you the amount of money, whatever the millionaire mindset seminar bullshit costs. So leave a comment below to say thank you, or leave a comment below to disagree with me if you disagree with me. So let me know your thoughts on this topic. And a quick note, check out CoffeeZilla and his Fake Guru series. I really enjoyed that. This rant was in part inspired by some of the stuff he's been talking about. He basically takes a look at, the typical kind of scammy guru nonsense and takes apart some of these people's businesses and kind of a deep dive into what they do behind the scenes. Really good stuff, really great stuff. I have a bit of envy because years and years ago I did a short series on content like that, kind of making fun of gurus. Not nearly as thorough as him though, but back then basically nobody paid attention. So now I'm seeing him doing this, and it's the great thing is it's getting lots of views, getting lots of attention. So it's like a little bit of envy. There's like 1% envy, but mostly I really like what he's doing, and I think it's super worth watching. So go check out CoffeeZilla's Fake Guru series.